Ice, they over there on Chambly and Buford.
Sorry.
They always be at the farmers market over there on the south side at the big farmers market. Yeah, but Chambly, that's little Mexico, Chambly, Buford side, all that right there.
Snitching.
Right there.
Oh, they always be at the gas stations too. All the gas stations. QT, they be at the QT when you get off on is that Turner Hill, the one that's over there by the Six Flags? What exit is that? Them all the Mexicans be outside. What a
Look at her eyelashes, bro.
Riverside Drive, like right before you get to Six Flags. You get off on that exit and that QT when you turn right and the QT on your left hand side. Oh, they over there too, all the time. And then on the east side, you get off on South Harrison, North Harrison, and you go over there to the gas station, like
That's
almost to the highway. Oh, they at that gas station right there too. Always on the corner. Always on the corner. Always on the corner.
Always on the corner.
Always on the corner.
One more.
One more.
No, there are elections that come and go.
Oh, God.
Some elections
Yeah.
are, important. Some are not. But this one, this one really mattered.
Is it?
And I just want to say thank you
like taxpayers
for making it happen.
Or is that
Thank you.
it's a public broadcasting service?
There it is. I was doing. Let me see if I can do it while it's happening.
My heart comes out to everyone.
I can't do it on this video, but I was making him do it.
Thank you.
Session when I was watching it on my own.
Damn.
Yeah. Anyway.
He's in charge of cutting programs, and PBS is just like, let's test the waters.
Slashing them pretty good. Hey, give my baby her $750. She pointed out a lot of Mexicans for you guys, for President Trump. Welcome to episode 124 of the Swamp Creatures podcast. We got a full crew here tonight. Special guest, Lamar DeFore, comedian out of Pensacola, one of my good friends here in town. How you doing, Lamar? Thanks for coming.
I'm doing well. It's cold.
Yeah, it's freezing out here. I don't know if you guys can see if you got it up on the TV or not, but I opened up the window. That's snow. That's a palm tree. That's snow. That's a palm tree.
I think that is.
Yeah, that's my car. That's my car right there.
White out there.
Yeah.
It's pretty white.
Yep.
Goddamn, man.
Coincidentally, also the kind of women that I like. Thick whites.
Goddamn, that climate change.
So Elon, throwing his heart out to everybody. You know, I think that's very sweet of him to do that. I think that it looks a lot like the Nazi salute, but
No. Come on.
Hey, I'm just saying the ADL came in.
Tism got his ass again, dude.
yeah, yeah. I think can we blame autism on this?
Oh no.
What do you blame that on? What's that?
Yeah.
What's
Yeah.
that?
So I do like how it.
No way.
Yeah. Well,
Go ahead. Yeah.
she's hot, so
Oh, so she can do it. That's okay.
yeah, she can do it. Yeah.
She's allowed to. She is the pass.
She's a what? A piss?
She is the pass.
Oh, the pass. I thought you said she's piss.
She is the piss.
I mean,
She is the piss.
All right, who wouldn't hit it? All right,
Mara.
Mars the only one.
Yeah, 'cause he'd rather fuck you, honestly.
Oh, nice.
Whoa!
Yeah.
No! Don't tell me.
Don't tell you. Okay.
Don't tempt me.
Oh, tempt
Oh,
you.
tempt you. Okay, yeah. I was
So
like,
here-
don't tell you.
So here the media was like getting on to Elon almost immediately, and then Twitter was like, "Hold up, give me like 5 minutes," and then like Hillary Clinton pictures of her doing the Nazi the Roman salute. Yeah, here that's in there. Harris, it's like yeah, you can take anything out of context. I will say though, Elon, just don't fucking do that. Like you just put yourself into like just. I don't know, anything above the shoulders, dude, keep it down. Just above the shoulder. I know you like to go up high.
Up.
I know you like to go, yeah. My heart giveth to you.
I saw it live, and I was just like, "Ugh, bro,
Yeah.
you did it."
It doesn't help that he's a white guy from apartheid era South Africa too.
Yeah, as soon as you see it happen, you're just like, oh, this is not going to end well.
This is gonna be good.
Here, something, I'm trying to get the link. Sorry. I'm retarded.
I don't know if it's true, but I was seeing things on Twitter that Musk's mom was like a Hitler Youth or something, and
Nah,
they
that's probably
fled to Africa.
Yeah,
That's a pretty good graph. Yeah.
yeah, I was gonna say, like, as a guy who like really likes memes, you would think that Elon would have seen this one. It's like, this is the danger zone. You don't throw your hand
call
up
waiter.
there.
Yeah, call waiter. I think he was above Nazi and like below call waiter though.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was giving heart out to people, which I've never seen that gesture done. and I've never seen.
It's usually like, thank you, thank you, something like that.
Yeah.
I've never seen them give their heart out though.
I don't think it's that much of a
Start by
problem.
hitting your shoulder.
What was that?
I don't think
start-
it's that much of a problem. You
Oh,
really
don't
just
start
tried
here?
to
Yeah.
just do that. You just tried to do that. If you do that, or you do that, it's okay. You don't
Here.
do. He could do my heart. He could do two hands. My heart to give to you. My heart to give to you. He could
What
have
was
done
wrong
that.
with the other arm? He couldn't.
Yeah, why can't you give both? Give your heart. Yeah. You know, he's like too autistic. He's like, I have a heart. I would have it in one. I don't know, dude. I don't know. It's crazy.
Hey, before you get too deep into the news and stuff, you're a bastard because we have a tradition around here, and you just
Oh,
blew
yeah,
right
yeah, yeah.
over it.
Yes, I did.
I was waiting.
Yep. Well, it's still the cold open, so we didn't do
Okay,
too much.
cool. Yeah.
Yeah. So I went over to my brother's, trekked through this park, and got some vodka and Minute Maid strawberry lemonade. So I'm drinking something very fruity.
Nice.
Yeah. Yep.
Got anything, Mitch?
Oh, you're muted, Mitch.
Yeah, I was gonna see how long.
I wanted to see too. I didn't want to let him. I would say Lamar. So it's a 2-drink minimum for the host, but the guests,
Not
you
required.
guys don't have to drink anything or do anything.
I can go grab one of my drinks. Out
No,
of
I mean no, because I know you were doing the whole.
yeah, I got a couple non-alky beers in the fridge. I can
Okay.
grab.
Okay,
You
there
can
you
blend
go,
in. You can
Yeah, I
blend
can
in.
blend
That's
in.
cool.
One of us.
What do you got,
What I
Mara?
used to do. For a very special day, we're drinking. Oh, that my
Yeah,
camera's
it's not gonna
destroying
work. Yeah.
it. Okay. Austrian import Stiegel grapefruit. Potentially my favorite alcoholic drink. Period.
Nice. I'm going back to the swamp juice. I got the Mountain Dew, the Bacardi Limon, and the sour apple. Mixing it all up, making some good old swamp juice.
Swamp juice.
Yeah, it's
Swamp
patented. I made it myself.
All right,
Frat
and Mitch,
party drunk
Mitch,
just
what do
got
you?
Nothing.
Yeah, Mitch, what are you drinking since you were on mute?
It's
you're-
muted
you're-
again.
yeah, you're still bad, buddy.
Damn.
There it
Well,
is.
since my high ass keeps on muting myself and forgetting about it, I am taking those gummies with Coke. So yeah.
Just start
There you go.
signing to us.
He's
Weed and
doing
Coke.
And what do you got there, Lamar?
Well,
You got some
8
O'Douls?
Gummies. and Coke.
Athletic Beer Co. They're pretty good. man.
Oh yeah, that looks good.
Yeah.
One other thing we got to take care of before we really, really get rolling is we got to thank Ronan for the 10 gifted subs. Thank you.
100%.
Really appreciate it, man.
Before the show even started.
Before it even
Oh,
started,
yeah.
guys. So the rule is if somebody gifts you a membership, you have to buy them a beer. That's the rule. So next time you see Ronan, give him a beer.
Thank
Which
you,
may
Ronan.
be at convention. We'll see. We'll see.
But yeah, where do you want to go first, man? What's going on in the world?
Bro, I want to take a look at this snow day that's happening across the South. These Southerners ain't used to the snow. I'm one of them. This is insane. I'm completely unprepared. Lamar, what's it looking like over there?
Dude, it's deep out here. I just got some bunnies, some rabbits. and they're outside, and I had to go feed them. And I was like, oh man, I'll just wear my shoes. It's not that deep. And then I'm like, high ankle, fucking freezing in shorts out there.
The rabbits are like, what the fuck is going on?
My
Just
dog.
brought us into the snow.
I would love to see a live feed of New Orleans right now, though.
Oh man,
Pitch you,
the
that shit
levees,
is
the
wild.
levees are done.
It looks
The
like
levees are super done.
cookies and cream ice cream out there. That's what it looks like. in New
my
Orleans.
It looks like
Oh
get
shit!
a little rocky road in there. What is this?
This is right near. This one is right near the Pensacola area, the border crossing between
Yeah.
I think Alabama and Pensacola.
What was that?
I think it might be 98 or I-10. I can't. I don't know. I think I-10's on the other side, right? The sign's on the on the other side. I'm not sure, but yeah, that's around our area. Looks like Wisconsin. That's insane.
I was seeing it was most snow since recorded, so that's about 1880 something.
Yeah, it's pretty insane.
I was looking at this at work earlier. Look at this. This is the this is the band of snow. It just kind of said like "fuck the North." We're coming for the South, boys. You think you're gonna rise again? We're gonna freeze you out.
Bro, Louisiana, right? Like you're kind of
Oh,
right
man.
about New Orleans. Look at that. That's crazy.
Oh yeah, yeah. This is supposed to be like right now. Oh, shit. Hang on. I zoomed in a little too much. We're in the ocean somewhere. Anyway,
So-
yeah,
Does this mean Al Gore was right?
that climate change is real.
Send him more money. Come on.
Yeah,
Pay more
exactly.
taxes and you'll get better
Exactly.
weather.
We're out in the.
Oh, good.
Precisely.
Yeah, this map's a little crazy.
We've got to give more money to rich people, and then it'll all work itself out.
This is what I was trying to see. Oh yeah, 13, 14 inches of snow is what it says out there in New Orleans.
Damn. New
Al
Orleans.
Gore.
Wow.
Al Gore. It's crazy.
That's the man bear pig. He's
Yeah.
coming on all of us.
Yep. Speaking
That's
of
what
Louisiana, here's a clip from Louisiana. Here's what they're doing with the snow. If you can imagine Florida people being crazy with snow, just imagine what Louisiana people are doing.
What is that?
Oh, what is this?
So this is
Oh.
this is aviation weather.
thought
All
that
that
was-
blue is
Sorry.
frozen precip or snow.
What the hell did you call it? Frozen precip? Where you fuck?
I'm sorry.
You a weather nerd?
He's talking
He's a weather.
He's talking pilots with us.
Yeah, I'm a nerd. I'm gay. What did you think? I was gonna play football?
Get
Yes.
your shit off that.
They used to do whatever they want, dude. I don't know if you heard. You don't just have to suck dick.
Boom. Now check this guy out. This is how you deal with the snow, North.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Hell yeah, bro.
Teach that snow a lesson. Don't ever come down here again.
Men will watch this and say, "Hell yeah."
Now on to Bubba's house.
Hell yeah.
Gotta pick up some beer.
That's
Hell yeah, dude.
I just
Yeah,
want
no.
to point out. We closed it. A lot of big airports in Florida. The snow is confusing the weather monitor. It doesn't know what it is. That's how bad it is.
That's very funny.
Not a
Yeah,
really
land
good.
over here. It's not a lake, I promise.
That's a pretty bad weather monitor, dude. I can tell you it's snow. You got you. How much money you spent on that weather monitor? $100,000.
I believe it.
Yeah, I'll tell
Sounds
you right
right.
now. That's snow, right there. All right, we got some big news to get into, boys. Inauguration happened yesterday.
Yes.
President
Yeah,
Trump's in.
We watched it all day.
Billy Ray
We
Cyrus.
did watch it all day. So if you watched with us, you pretty much caught everything up until the lunch. During the second speech, this was kind of funny. Just pull it. Yeah, the Theo Vaughn clip. Oh wait, hold on. Pause this.
Okay.
Where's the whole clip? Oh, I'm gonna have to find the whole clip here. This is in rebuttal. Here, this is in rebuttal to what happened earlier. You can play Logan Paul first.
Dude, I hate dickheads, dude.
I think he did. I think Logan Paul did it.
Yeah, he definitely did.
Theo Vaughn knowingly sat in a broken, busted-ass chair before the inauguration even started, and we even pointed it out to him. Danica Patrick saw it. Kyle Forgid from Nelk saw it. My mom saw it. Everyone saw it. Jake and I filmed the whole inauguration. I just trimmed that little clip and posted it because I thought it was funny. And by the way, it was funny, bro. You know that's not me. I'm a WWE superstar. That's how you know it wasn't me. You went through a chair and not a table. Trust me, if I wanted to hurt you with a steel chair, I would do it. And I certainly wouldn't do it for free.
I got beans and bologna.
That
Why is
man
he-
full of shit, bro.
He is. Why is he talking like
a
that?
superstar.
Yeah. Now play the play the one that I just added below it. This is what happened.
Yeah, we should have played this one first.
Yeah, this is the one. This is what happened. Actually happened at the thing.
Look at him looking, putting it right there where his crotch is.
Oh, it happened.
Fucking good.
Oh, what
I
happened?
said it would. We gotta see here. We gotta see here. I got it on video here. It actually happened.
Kamala stairs.
Kamala's shares is very
That boy
funny to
is
say.
lying like a motherfucker. Look, he turning the camera on and setting it up right there. He said it's just a clip. That ain't no clip. He turned that shit on.
Yeah.
He's like, here, look, set up. Now give me that head.
There's clip forming.
Well, now I'm looking at it because his legs were already spread open.
Yep, he's ready for
So,
it.
like, who kicked it then? Because his legs are kind of spread open already. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Did somebody
further than
kick it, or
man's
did they just like loosen the screw or something?
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, it's an event, so they're just setting up these rinkety-dink chairs, you know. So he probably just saw that, fucking finagled with it, or he's claiming he didn't. He's claiming he didn't. Now they're beefing online. It's going to lead to Theo Von versus Logan Paul pay-per-view match.
Theo's
Which,
getting his ass kicked, bro. I'm
yeah,
sorry.
Theo's gonna get knocked out, and no one's gonna like to see
I
that.
don't know. Theo's got that trailer park in him, man. He might just do some wild shit, start spitting at him.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm calling bullshit. It's all a setup. Everything that Logan Paul does was for attention, and it's all planned out. Like, if you watch his show long enough, like, there's moments where he talks about it, where he's like, well, this is all, I think it was like 149 or some shit. There's a really popular episode where he goes into detail about, he sets everything up on purpose so that people talk about him, so that he generates revenue for all the other things he sells. This is nothing different.
That's what I'm thinking.
Yeah, this is nothing different. Why would he not do this? This is, you invited Logan Paul to your fucking inauguration. He's going to fuck around.
And Theo's probably in on it too. He's probably
yeah.
got a special coming out here in a couple months.
That's what I'm thinking. Like, I think it's all kind of like a publicity bump, you know?
Yeah. Logan Paul ain't doing crap.
No.
Yeah. I mean, he ain't gonna do nothing. But if they do fight, he's gonna kick Theo's ass. That's what I'm saying. I'm thinking.
Oh yeah, for sure. They're both like collegiate athletes, both brothers. They were like collegiate wrestlers or something.
Yeah.
Yep. So, got a clip. One of our favorite clips from Trump's inauguration yesterday. We'll roll that, and then I think we pretty much all watched it here. I don't want to go because we have a lot of other clips to get to, but we can kind of give our takes on the actual inauguration speech and see what we think about, you know, the changes and what happened. But this was my favorite clip from yesterday because of how we riffed on it, and I hope you guys like it again.
This week, I will also end the government policy of trying to socially engineer race and gender into every aspect of public and private life. We will forge a society that is colorblind and merit-based.
Where's he going with
As
this?
of today, it will henceforth be the official policy of the United States government that there are only two genders, male and female.
Crazy, we got to do that.
There will only be two genders, reptile and non-reptile, male and bug. There will be no female. It will only be male and bug.
Ovation of that shit. He's like, yeah.
No, he's sitting. He's just taller than everyone.
Right. Yeah. So, I mean, this wasn't the main point of the whole inauguration speech. Like, I think the main point was, like, we're about to ramp up the military a pretty fucking good bit. Like, with his rhetoric about, you know, naming the drug cartels terrorist organizations, being able to go after them, domestic and abroad, and the Panama Canal. Like, are we going to take the Panama Canal again? Like, he wasn't too happy with them giving it to China. So, you know, just takes. Lamar, you said you watched all of it yesterday. You're the guest. I'll give you the first swing at the bat here. What'd you think about the inauguration itself?
Well, they were running late. It seemed like when they were first started it. it was they were like rushing people in and rushing every aspect of it. I think
Russians everywhere.
Russians everywhere.
I didn't see any Russians. Yeah.
I do. I wonder if it was purely about the cold, why they had it inside, or if there was like more security risk, or they probably because they had like I was watching a feed where they would cut back and forth between the stadium or whatever, the Capital One arena. And they were like basically having a live feed of how they were introducing everybody, and like Hillary Clinton comes in, you could just hear the boos. Yeah. They probably didn't want that, is what it was, is because it would have just been telling, or maybe there would be like some crazy fights between blue-haired people and red-hatted people. What is it? What an easy way to pick teams, right? You just
Yeah. I do hate blue-haired people, and I'm sure they hate me. I'm sure if they watch this podcast, they would definitely hate me even more. But I mean, yeah. So that was the boos were coming from like a different stream though, right? That wasn't like the actual rotunda.
No, that was from the Capital One Arena. So the people on the big screen, and like I was watching probably ABC or NBC, one of them BCs, and they had the live stream of when Obama got introduced, and there was boos, and then 20 minutes later they were like, "Well, you remember when they were doing that? We Hillary got some boos, Obama got a few cheers." It just fucking lies on lies. It's crazy how they're spinning everything immediately.
Oh yeah, of course.
We all watched it together. What do you guys think?
Well, Mara wasn't there.
Yeah, Mara wasn't. Yeah.
I didn't watch our stream, but I did watch the inauguration.
Yeah, I don't get invited to shit.
What do you think, Mara?
Par for the course. I mean, kind of the part I was really paying attention to was them putting all the executive orders in front of him. God, the super long list of Biden crap he repealed, but then I'm trying to figure out what all he repealed, but just like laws, sometimes executive orders are named one thing and do entirely something else, so then I have to go look it
You
up
think
and
Biden
read it.
signed any good executive orders? Probably not. I don't know.
There's a few you could argue for, but I'm not dying on that hill.
So there was. Are we counting pardons and all that, or only executive orders? Yeah, only executive orders.
Let's get to the we got a whole
let's start
section
with
on
the
executive orders. Just inauguration talk though, like the whole setup of it all. To me it seemed more like a I'm back, bitches kind of feel. You know, it wasn't like a true inaugural. Like when Obama got inaugurated, I was in school. We all turned that on when we were in middle school and watched that. And Trump's first one seemed like an inauguration. This one seemed like, I remember you. Here's what's gonna happen, and then the whole day, he spent the whole day doing shit, something that we're not used to a president doing. In at least 4 years, like Biden would have been asleep by like 5 o'clock probably, but I'm serious. And then Trump he was dancing with a sword by the end of the night. I don't know if you guys seen that one, but yeah,
no,
he's had to have listened to YMCA at least 10 times that day. I can't listen to YMCA that many times in one day. Yeah, bring that clip up. That's crazy. Look how tall Barron is. This is absolutely insane.
Oh no, I was gonna say this was my favorite part of the inauguration. Look at that
Barron.
He can't even get inside the building. Look at that.
Dude's a Nephilim.
The guy can't even get inside. How the fuck's he gonna
He's a motherfucking Nephilim.
Laying some puss, bro. Just walking through dorm rooms.
Yeah, but what's that gonna do to the single guys and the dating life? You know, I only want a man if he's 10'2". That what's that gonna do to me? You know,
you're in trouble.
I'm done. I'm in trouble. These dudes out here 10'2" and shit.
Rob. Good news is he's Trump's son, so that gives you a little bit of a benefit.
How does that benefit him?
That seems
worse. Oh my God, Donald Trump's literally Hitler.
Okay,
Yeah, but I don't want those girls either. I don't want those girls
I'm
either.
gonna take this
okay, I'm
short
just
fat
telling you,
guy
when
in
you're-
vengeance.
China.
What about Trump's victory speech right in front of Biden? He was like,
Yeah.
"These people went after me, and guess what? I'm going back after them." And he was basically talking shit to Biden right in front of him.
Yeah, he at the Capital One Arena, he's like, yeah, there was a lot of stuff I wanted to say. They told me not to say, and then,
Yeah.
but I can say it here in front of you guys. It's fun.
Yeah, that was cool. That I guess we could say that was a little hard switch up between the inauguration, obviously scripted Trump, and then he goes to his people. He was like, much younger, much better looking crowd here, and like immediately you could tell the difference between scripted and unscripted Trump. I thought that was cool, which is where Theo Vaughn had his accent. So you can tell the kind of characters that were in that crowd versus the old representatives in the first crowd. Yeah. Any more thoughts on the inauguration itself? Because it was a whole day of events.
It was long and
we
boring.
got to see some tits at the inauguration. That was nice.
Zuck did for sure.
yeah.
Yeah, Zuck saw some titties. You got to see some titties? Who's are you talking about?
The Bezos chick.
Yeah, Bezos.
Yeah.
Chick. She just was like, "Yeah, I'm gonna wear lingerie to the White House."
Wait, I'm pulling this up
Melania
right
dressed as Carmen Sandiego.
Yeah, dude.
now.
I wish
Oh.
I could pull off that look. No, I can't.
She looked like Carmen Sandiego if she was in Mortal Kombat.
Exactly. Yeah.
Well, Bezos' wife would have covered her tits, but her shipment from Temu didn't get in just yet, so she couldn't do it.
Trying to see. Oh, that was the girl. Okay, yeah, that was the one Mark was looking
a
at.
billionaire to do. Like a billionaire don't give a fuck. He's looking at exactly what he wants to look at. He's like, what are you gonna do? Sue him?
Right, yeah. Sue me for one of my $1 billion. I would look at your wife's tits for $2 billion.
That's not even his wife. I thought that was like his fiance
was his
or
girlfriend.
girlfriend or something. Yeah.
Zuckerberg's a blue belt now. You can't tell him anything. He's like, I'll choke you. Oh yeah, well,
You're gonna let her choke you, aren't you?
she don't
There
know
we go.
jujitsu, but yeah, sure, why not? She
Oh, I'd let her choke the shit out.
she would look at me like a homeless dude. Like,
In a way,
One
that
of those
might make
voodoo heads, doesn't she? Like one of those voodoo doll heads.
yeah.
Yeah, the shrunken heads. Yeah.
She kind of looks like Steven Tyler from Aerosmith.
See, this is what happens, guys. You get rejected by enough girls, and you just start insulting all of them. That's what Ralph's going through right now.
Not all of them, but she would look at me and be like, "What do you do?" I'd be like, "I'm an attorney." She'd be like,
Okay, hang on. So I just noticed something. So this is that's Jeff Bezos' wife, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Not wife, right?
Whatever,
Like,
girlfriend. Doesn't
They
matter.
have a $400 million wedding. Or
Is that
$200
Zuckerberg's
million
wife?
wedding.
What's going on here? Come on, buddy.
We
He's in
see
a-
she's
What?
a
What are you talking about?
robot.
What do you mean? What am I talking about?
She's beautiful.
Compare the
He's-
two, okay?
He's
He's got just
She's
as much
she's got
money as
so
him.
much. She's got like so much plastic
Yeah.
surgery. It's not even funny.
Invest in your woman, okay?
No. Chinese spy, yeah, Ronan.
Exactly, dude. 100%.
Yeah, no, yeah, I think Ronan's right. Actually, definitely Chinese spy.
Ronan
bad
is
they
not
can't
the
have-
guy you want to take advice from on investing in your woman.
Yes, he is.
inside
Yes,
joke for the
no, yes,
Discord
he
chat.
is. He totally is. Ronan's got a Filipino wife. All right. Anyway, here we go.
Filipinus.
Let's move. Filipinas. Fill your penis. All
My
right.
brother's
So,
Filipinos as well.
I couldn't find the clip. I don't know if you have a clip. If you want to send it to me, Lamar. But you mentioned Billy Ray Cyrus was a big thing you wanted to talk about through
Dude,
the inauguration.
Drugged the fuck out, dude. I don't have a clip or anything, but you can
He
look
did
it up.
what?
Billy Ray Cyrus had to get drug off the stage. His mic was cut, and then they like chased him through the crowd.
Wait, what?
Billy
What
Ray
was he
Cyrus
doing?
Trump rally. Yeah, pull it up, Tim.
He was,
Right, yeah.
he was completely like he took off his hat, and you could tell he like bathed in days
And they just got him out because he was so dirty.
because he was like
Here it is, melts down. Yeah.
Was he like a mean drunk?
he seemed like he was on something other than alcohol.
Yeah, let me Let me blow this up here.
You know, it's really hard to make a hot daughter, but Billy Ray Cyrus did it.
Or you can tell my lips to tell my fingertips. They won't be reaching out for you no more. One time.
It sounds like the crackhead that comes up begging for money.
Yeah.
Oh, come on, show the fucking thing.
Shit. Technical issues.
Yeah, bullshit. Oh, sorry. I didn't mean to go back to that. Maybe I did. Who knows?
Or you can tell my lips.
I'm gonna see.
to tell
All
my
right, so here's another one.
fingertips. They won't be reaching out for you no more. One time. Check. Is anybody awake?
Billy Ray Cyrus brings his silence on his performance at Trump's inauguration.
I think I found one on X that's
From
pretty
the
good.
stage, spending much
Yeah,
of his
add it.
performance watching the 2019 music
It's
video
added.
playing behind him. And as he transitioned to his second song, Achy Breaky Heart, he was met by significant technical difficulties.
Check. Is anybody awake?
Billy then proceeded to look backstage
Dude, the way
for
they
help.
clipped this.
Y'all want to sing more, or you want me to just get the hell off the stage? I don't give a damn.
Following
give
the
a damn.
performance, the singer attributed the rockiness of the whole performance to equipment issues. But even so, he made it clear that nothing could have stopped him from giving it his all. Billy wrote in a January
Apparently
21st
something could.
Instagram post, "I wouldn't have missed the honor of playing this event, whether my microphone, guitar, and monitors worked or not."
That's a lie.
My achy breaky heart.
Yeah, it sounds like he was having voice issues.
Yeah, I'm trying to see him
Yeah, I
get
like
thrown
that.
off.
If you encourage me, I'll keep going. They told me to kill as much time as possible, so. Achy breaky heart. While I'm
That sounds like whenever I was hosting for Club 27 here in Pensacola.
Let's see what happens.
My voice was lost and everything.
Check.
Oh yeah, he
Hey,
tried to
is my
strum his guitar just
still
then.
on? I think they cut me off. Is my guitar on, guys?
He just tried to strum his
I don't
guitar.
hear
I
the
heard it,
guitar
and
anymore.
it did not play.
What kind of drugs do you think he's on?
Check. Is
All of
anybody
them.
awake?
I mean,
Jeffrey?
he is functioning.
I don't hear it. Do y'all hear this?
He just strummed it.
On
Yeah.
my lips to tell my fingertips. They won't be reaching out for you no more. One time.
One
Don't
time.
tell my heart.
One
my
achy breaky
He's trying to get everybody to sing with him.
Just don't think you'd understand. And if you tell my heart on my lips.
He can't do it without the music.
Damn.
I'm trying to get him drug off stage. Oh, he's just leaving?
He just leaving,
played him
yeah.
off. Yeah.
I think they
the Wrap
came
It
in-
Up box came out.
Yeah, there's one that came and grabbed his guitar.
They're like,
Like, bro, you gotta go. Yeah, we're getting copyright for that one, but that's okay. It's worth it. Yeah.
That is funny. It's always funny seeing a guy who's like I like Billy Ray Cyrus now. Let me preface
Bet
this
you
by
do.
saying
Sorry.
I like Billy Ray Cyrus,
just because
but Achy Breaky Heart is a one-hit wonder, pretty much.
Yeah.
You know, and you know, you see him 40 years later, and he's like, "All right, and a one, and a two, don't break my heart." I
My
don't know.
fingertip.
All right.
You know, if you're going to be
You
a
know?
one-hit wonder, you at least got to be graceful.
I felt like, you know, he was like somewhat graceful in that. Maybe I don't
I
know.
mean, like the crackhead outside 7-Eleven, graceful.
Yeah, like when he asked you for money and you said no, he was like, "All right, play it, thanks." He was like, "I ain't bother you, you ain't bother me. I'm just saying I didn't need money. I didn't have money." Yeah,
Reminds
yeah.
me of the guy in Mobile. His name is Keyboard Keith, and he's a homeless guy that rides around on a bicycle with a keyboard across the front handlebars. And he came up to me and he's like, "Hey man, you got $1?" I said, "Yeah, I got $1." I popped it, went like that to him. I got $1. Here you go. And he goes, "Nah, man, I like to earn my money." And he takes
Oh,
that
no.
keyboard and puts it on the top of a garbage can
You're like, no, please don't.
I'm like, you can sing whatever you want, man, but I only have $1. This is all I got. And he starts playing his keyboard and he's singing me a love song. I was like, he's like, take my pocket and you hold it. I don't know. He was like singing this love song to me and he finished. I was like, all right, here's the $1. And he goes, nah, man, yeah, that's not enough. You got Cash App? You got
Oh my god.
Ah,
Bro ain't got $1, but he's got fucking cash. Okay.
And he's like, all right, wait. How about this one? You can tell my lips to tell my fingertips.
That's his next song, dude.
Oh man! All right. So moving on from Billy Ray, there are people who are going unhinged already, just because Trump is now president, officially president. Like they knew it was happening, but I guess they didn't get caught up on their psychiatry meds, and so now here we are. Libs of TikTok, credit for both of these clips, but here's what people are saying now.
Hello, my name is Scarlett Kelly, and I am officially.
Oh wait, pause! I didn't catch that the first time.
That's what? That's a transgender.
Yeah, but he said his name's Scarlett Kelly, and his day must have just been real bad starting off because he probably woke up at noon.
He didn't even put his boobs
on
in.
up top.
Yeah, he woke up at noon, and then he clicked on to the inauguration, turns the inauguration on, and says maybe it's not that bad. And then Trump goes, "There's only 2 genders. Count them. 1, 2. Uno, dos for you Mexicans. Bing bong." And then he's like, "Okay, I'm gonna make a TikTok, and now I'm gonna make a TikTok." Scarlett Kelly. My name's Scarlett Kelly.
My name is Scarlett Kelly, and I am officially declaring war on the Republican Party.
I'm so scared.
If you are a Republican on TikTok and you want to interact with
Look at
me,
the raccoon eyes on this motherfucker.
you deserve to die. You
Whoa,
deserve a shot.
bitch.
You deserve whatever suffering could possibly come
Where's
to
my
you.
gun?
If you are a Republican and try to start any of that kind of nonsense with me in person, you will lose your life. This is war. I am not joking. It's done. You are not an American anymore. You're out. You're off the list. You've been naughty. Like, come on. We're gonna.
You've been
start
naughty.
ending
I mean, come
cold
on.
And in the form of massive
What's
stones
crazy
on
is
top
the
of
only
a
reason
slab.
he's able to make that post is because of Trump, though.
True. There you
Years
go.
cold,
There you go.
and the form
Wanted
of
to hear that.
massive stones on top of a slab of wood on top of you. Have a wonderful day.
Scarlett at Scarlett Blossom for the FBI watching our channel. You can go check him out.
Just as a rule of thumb, I don't. Maybe this person sees
Would you
this.
hit it?
If you don't,
You don't
know
want to call him a
what
man,
an
Mara?
HK
Why don't
band
you want to
is,
call him
you
a
don't
man?
Have
dude?
any? Maybe you shouldn't pick a fight with somebody who does.
Yeah.
Lamar, I think Lamar asked a very appropriate question, whether he realizes it or not. A new contender has entered the ring.
Oh yeah.
No.
You got to hit that or AOC. Give us an answer now.
You gotta fuck Scarlett Kelly or a woman. Which one?
You know, I can only think that Blossom and Scarlet Blossom stands for his butthole. So I'm gonna go with
Bleeding asshole. That's what you're saying.
it's a bloomin' and business is booming.
No.
Mitch,
Please,
Mitch,
I'll
you-
do AOC. I'm not doing this.
Mara, I just want to point out, if you banged AOC, it would at least be something to brag about to every straight man. And the fact that it was wasted on you would be absolute smut.
Okay,
I just want to point out, if you chose AOC, it wouldn't be a complete loss.
There's a very simple rule. You all, God, barf.
I'll go with AOC, man.
getting
Like,
fired.
how is this even a question?
Yeah, it's not really a tough choice, Mara. What's going on?
It's funny to see Mara this decision.
It's AOC 10 out of 10 times. Don't put it in crazy. You don't do it.
Yeah.
Don't put it in crazy, kids.
Yeah,
I think this guy's crazier than AOC.
That is crazy.
That
Don't
person
do
be
it.
climbing through your window at 2 in the morning.
Yeah.
With wood
You're gonna
and
be
stones.
stalking your future partners. God knows how many years in the future. That is crazy.
All right, here. Let's
Next contender.
Wait, no, no, we're doing this from. No, AOC.
haven't seen this one.
And I haven't seen this one yet either. We're cold reacting to this.
I don't
Okay.
need this
Billie
person to
Eilish?
speak.
That yeah, she thinks so.
I do
Hey
enjoy
guys,
the
everything
picture.
feels really out of control and scary, and I'm really anxious. Elon Musk did a Nazi salute for some reason. That's so scary. And Donald Trump's the president, and that's so scary. And he basically admitted to voter fraud, but we're all just kind of glossing over that. Also, if you look up,
What?
This is random. If you look up right now in the search bar on TikTok, the Taylor Swift song, "The Smallest Man Who Ever Lived," it's all for me at least. I'll show you. It's all replaced with woman ? What is about to happen?
What?
I have such impending
What?
doom and fear.
What the fuck is going
And,
on?
What is about to happen? So, I'm just
So you're
laughing
faking
because
it.
I'm scared. I don't. Why? I'm not understanding either why Elon Musk is involved. Isn't he not American? What is fucking going on? What is happening?
She's
I'm
had
so-
a whole
What are you going on about?
I think this right here, you should hang yourself a little ornament from your ceiling fan. Yeah.
Lamar, what do you think, Lamar? You're
I
our
don't
guest.
think she should kill herself. Let's.
No, I'm done with
I
her.
think she should do this whole skit with less clothes on. She should get a lot more attention.
There you go.
Um,
I think I amend my position. You're correct, sir.
talking about election fraud, dude. I was this isn't even funny, but I was seeing this guy. He went in front of his local board or whatever in his town, and he is one of these hacker nerds, and he broke down how he could hack into the system, into the voter system, and did it in front of them.
Yeah.
Did it in front of them. See, they had the default password as just election 1 was the password for everything.
Oh my god!
And it was publicly published on the website of the passwords and usernames and shit.
Jesus Christ.
That's pretty insane. Mitch, you had something.
I just want to point out, I know Josh isn't here right now, but I know for a fact he would say smash.
Oh, of course, dude.
I mean, I'm saying Smash too with her, and
for sure.
yeah. And
I
what
mean-
I wanted to say, yeah, go ahead.
Oh my god, she's gonna be crazy.
It's gonna
Yeah,
be
but
so good.
she is crazy out of ignorance. In this whole, it's a minute and 8 seconds. In this whole minute and 8 seconds, she is just freaking out and asking she's asking 8 half questions. How can he? I mean, I just don't get it. How? But then why is he? And then where are they gonna go? It's no one has explained to her anything. She hasn't kept up with politics. She doesn't know why Elon Musk's involved. She just needs to go outside, touch some grass, and fucking paint or sew or something, and she'll feel a hell of a lot better about
a
the whole
sandwich.
world. Yeah.
Yeah.
Make a fucking sandwich.
You can tell she's not too far gone. If she gets a libertarian boyfriend, he'll switch this chick up.
Yeah,
Hell yeah.
maybe. You don't understand,
yeah.
dude. They changed the name of a Taylor Swift song on TikTok. She's very concerned right now.
Look in the YouTube search bar. Why is it showing up with woman instead of man?
Yeah.
I think a genocide is coming.
Yeah, clearly.
Clearly. Yeah.
Well, Transparency Day is not going to be the same. Is what I've been calling it. I don't know what the name is. I think it's called Trans Awareness Day.
The Trans
But
Day of Visibility.
Yeah, I just call it Transparent Day, and that's I think that's easy enough.
Yeah.
So not a good joke. Okay, fine.
Maybe we should amend Trans Awareness Day, I've always said like we should like point them out. It's like, hey, I see you, but maybe we should do it from the heart. Maybe we should see them from our heart. I see you. I see you. Yeah, you know, I think it could be a good time.
I think it's a good time. Yeah. All right. So yeah, no, I just want to say people like this, especially people who don't keep up with politics, just go touch some fucking grass, y'all. Like it's not all gloom and doom like you think it is. Like I don't think she asked a single question there. Am I wrong? Am I like
I
don't
wasn't
think
listening
she
to her.
She was just freaking out. Yeah.
It was
This
just
would be
hysteria.
This would be a good transition. Here you go.
Oof.
New executive order: cheering self-deletion is back on the table.
Thanks, Ronan, for the smooth transition. Much like that first TikToker that we had. Anyway, we're going to go on to executive orders. Yesterday, Trump signed, I want to say like near 200 executive orders. It was like 100. It was like 198, I think.
It was
Something
not
like
that many.
No, he did. He said he did
like
200 executive actions, but the executive orders were somewhere around like 70. I thought.
Okay, I got you.
That's insane. This list isn't 71. Maybe it is. Jesus Christ.
Not on the White House website. It's not 70 on there. But
Yeah, for sure. That's what I was looking at earlier. Here, I'm just gonna
You're-
pull this up.
Lamar
This
is
is
out lawyering me right now. He said executive actions versus executive orders. I think you're correct on that. Oh, so near 200 executive actions.
Okay,
I
there
guess.
goes. The thread's over. Okay. I was like, Jesus Christ, they just keep going. Do
Yeah.
you want to burn through each of these, or do you want to play the Alex Jones clip first?
Play the clips first, and then we can kind of go through these because some people might have some favorites and non-favorites here.
Sir, the next item, as you announced in your speech, is a requirement that federal workers return to full-time in-person work immediately.
And, he's signing them in front of people. This is crazy.
It's like some wrestling shit.
It is some wrestling shit, Mitch. That's exactly what I thought. Yeah, free plug for Alex.
Always.
The guy
it wasn't about the blood.
Executive orders. He's like the whole time. He's like, "This is the one sending them back to work, and this one is sending them Mexicans back over the border." It's like,
yeah, I mean, but this is a big one. We're all libertarians here, so we believe in a smaller federal government. I think this one is going to lead to a lot of people quitting their jobs or a lot of people getting fired or what have you, and a lot of
87,000 IRS agents.
Yeah, a lot of government cuts here. So, overall good, right? Any thoughts on this particular executive order?
I saw, I think it was, thanks, Mitch. I think it was Jeffrey Hahn that had put this in my mind. But he was saying that, this really might not be a good thing because, the criticism is that they're sitting at home and doing nothing and collecting a check. Well, now they're going to sit in a government building that we have to pay for and run AC to and power and security and all these other things and do nothing. So now it's going to cost us more money.
Yeah, I think they're going to end up doing it's going to be a net cut though, right? I think they're going to be less government employees.
How many people do you have to fire to afford a building? I don't know.
Depends on the building.
I don't know if the math works out here. So I think it was a good point that it's not like you need to shut the department down. You don't need to get rid of the remote workers. You need to get rid of the department.
Well, how many remote workers are there even in existence on the government level? Because when I think of remote workers, I'm thinking of like tech support and shit like that.
Well, after COVID, they gave them all like a pass to work from home. And then they were like, well, this is good for my mental health. And so now they get to stay at home forever.
Mm-hmm.
But did they do a study of how many of them were actually working, and it was like less than 10%?
Oh, of course, dude. When I'm working from home, I'm not working. I have my phone on. I'm working from home.
Yeah, I worked from home today.
See?
It also snowed, so that was like that was a different thing. Like you can't put that.
I can't work today. I can't concentrate. It's white outside.
That's pretty much even my boss was like, I can't fucking deal with this shit today. I was like, yeah, I get it. Yeah, I totally get it. People's lives are
they
at stake.
paid for the buildings already. Yeah, but just don't send them back. Or turn the buildings into giant showers and invite them all. Never mind.
They like that anyway. Yeah. No, they do.
I'm going too hard into the Elon meme. I'm sorry.
No, I mean, I'm gonna disagree with Mr. Hahn, the honorable Mr. Hahn here. Yeah, and we'll see. I think that this will result in a net positive for us as libertarians. I think we're gonna see a cut in the size of federal agencies because of this one, and so
Yeah.
I like it. I like it so far. We'll see.
I don't not like it. It was just an interesting point.
It is an interesting
Yeah.
point.
I don't know.
Well, he also did a hiring freeze. So if they're all ordered back to work and they have the hiring freeze going on and they don't come back to work, those
True.
people are fired, and then we just don't hire the more people after the freeze is done.
Yeah,
that'd be nice.
That'd be nice. Yep.
We'll have like a couple months of like less money spent on those departments. It'll be nice.
It's gonna make such a net, dude. That 36 trillion going so far down. You ready, Rob?
I'm really interested in what he's actually going to do to try and bring down the debt.
I also had an idea. Well, I'll bring it up when we show one of these later clips, but we can get through it as far as like the debt and what
He's gonna
we're
pay the debt
spending
with
our money on.
tariffs, don't you know?
Mexico's paying the debt.
Yeah, exactly. The debt just got 10 trillion higher.
As a first step toward restoring transparency and accountability to government, we will also reverse the overclassification of government documents, and in the coming days, we are going to make public remaining records relating to the assassinations of President John F.
Let's
Kennedy,
go!
his brother Robert Kennedy, as well as Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. and other topics of great
Let's
public
go.
interest. It's all going to be released, Uncle Sam.
X for doubt, but also hell yeah.
Yeah.
Is
Yeah,
there
we'll
more
see.
to this? Yeah. You want me to keep playing? Is there more to this?
No, I think that's pretty much the
Standing ovation for releasing the file.
yeah, pretty much.
No, you got to get the silver.
Oh
bro.
wait, how about look at Alex Jones and how fucking crazy
Yeah.
he looks right now, dude.
What happened to him?
He looks
He
like
got
ASAC
ripped.
Trader.
Skinnier.
He looks like.
Yeah, he's lost a lot of weight. He's getting ripped and getting healthy. I think Joe Rogan paid for like a trainer or something for him, and
Yeah.
I think
Paid off.
I think he needs to stop selling his supplements though, because like if
He's selling silver now, didn't you see?
yeah,
Look
so
at that.
sell
Get your
fine.
coins, bro.
But like if all your supplements never helped you get jacked, and then Joe Rogan comes to town and he's like, "Hey, we're about to get you jacked,"
Yeah.
then none of your supplements worked. I don't like ever. Yeah, but JFK, RFK, MLK, not 9/11. He didn't say anything about 9/11 though. I wanted to see some 9/11 shit come out. What do you guys think? Is he going to release it all?
X to doubt. I mean, at the end of the day, look at JFK, and I'm not a subject matter expert, but the government's official stance is that Lee Harvey Oswald was acting alone. I can't imagine that assuming there is some crazy conspiracy here, I can't imagine they wrote it all down.
So you're saying you're not thinking they
I think
kept
they're going to
track.
put out some documents that say we'll find out about some new evidence, and then they'll put out some documents. Yeah, we're still holding our position.
We kind of played Kash Patel, the new director of the FBI. We played a clip of him saying, "Hey, it's pretty much already out there. Like I'm not going to tell you anything that's not. Yeah, there's a couple things that might help you put the pieces together, but like it's all out there with reference to JFK. So I don't think we're going to get that much with reference to JFK, but we don't really have a whole lot when it comes to RFK or MLK. So that'll be interesting. I'm more interested in seeing that information.
The only thing with JFK that I am interested in, go around whatever subreddit conspiracy you want. You'll find something about JFK wanted to take all the private control out of the Federal Reserve, and then he got shot. JFK wanted AIPAC to register as a foreign agent, and then he got shot. I'd be interested to see
how much
if
that
the
could be.
government
Yeah.
wrote anything down about that. But again, if there's some huge conspiracy here, they didn't write it down. So
yeah.
Well, here's the thing. As much as I want to agree with you that they should be smart enough to not to write things down, in the past they have written a lot of really stupid shit down, like all the things about like MK Ultra and whatnot. So like,
fair.
let's not doubt the stupidity.
I'm not
of these
saying it's
people.
impossible.
I think they kind of have to, right? Like at a certain point, if you're a bureaucrat, you're like, I don't want to do this, but they're making me do this. I'm gonna classify it and I'm gonna write it down. So maybe one day when it gets declassified, someone finds it.
What's funny, we got Alex Jones here because that's his theory. Is like there's
Oh shit, he's just standing there.
there's a metaphysical rule that they have to tell you what they're doing to you before they do it, and if you accept what they're doing, then they have the right to do it.
It's the good versus the evil.
Yeah,
that's the evil always has to tell you what to do. You have to accept it or not.
Yeah, I don't. You were saying like with the JFK stuff that they're not going to tell us anything that we don't know. I look at that.
That's what Kash Patel said. I'm not sure.
Yeah.
That's just what Kash Patel said.
Okay, like say that's true. I look at that similar to how I look at what James O'Keefe does. Nothing that James O'Keefe releases is really like groundbreaking in the sense that you didn't suspect it before, but you have confirmation now that this is what happened.
Right.
And so that's kind of how I would view it. Like if the documents were released and it confirmed, a certain conspiracy theory, you have that confirmation now that this is the actual thing.
Fair point. I like that assessment. Yeah. I mean, but overall, I like it. This is something that he promised in his first term, so hopefully he comes through on it in his second term.
You don't got to worry anymore. No more excuses.
Lamar,
yeah.
Are you excited about any of these files coming out, getting declassified?
I'm excited for the MLK one. I think I hope there's something more to it, and because really MLK got shot, and they were just like, "Yep, he got shot by some random dude," and like no one really focused on it like they do the JFK stuff. Like everyone's like JFK, like the conspiracies behind that are aplenty, but MLK is kind of just kept. Like anything that you find on him, I feel like there's just so little on that, and I hope there's more to it.
There's so much that I've gone down the rabbit hole on the MLK thing that it's so weird. Like so the guy who shot him, he never was like a racist or anything like that. He has no history with like the Klan. He was just like the one thing he went to jail for before he shot MLK supposedly. Was like some kind of petty theft thing. And so then, according to him, this is his story. He met some guy named Raul who offered him a black market job. And he went to go meet this Raul guy at a location where he basically was given a rifle. And then he was told to go meet Raul at this other location. And he went to that other location as when he was standing there waiting for this Raul character, he heard the gunshots across the road, which were MLK getting shot. And then he tried to dip. But then when he went around the corner, he saw there was a police car there. He tried to stash the rifle, failed, and got caught.
Damn. Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's always a
The only thing I want to see from the MLK files is his official body count. I want to know how many people's wives he's fucked.
I have a dream that these bitches be twerking on my penis. And they never stop. It's just one after the other. Okay. That's good. All right.
I need a doctor.
All right. Let's rip through these next few pretty fast till we get to.
Is that why they're yellow now?
Yeah, I highlighted them and commented. So, little present from the former president in the desk here, and if you can listen in on the audio, it's kind of funny that they pointed out to him.
President Trump, did President Biden leave you a letter?
He may have.
Wait a minute.
Don't they leave it in the desk? I don't know. Oh.
What's in there?
Thank you, Peter. It could have been years before we got it. Wow. Thank you.
Can you read that on the
No, he
outside?
wrote that 47.
Maybe we should all read it together.
Let's read it.
Well, maybe I'll read it first and then make that determination.
Yeah, see, look. Oh.
Peter, thank you very much. I may not have seen this for months.
There's a longer clip. I'm pretty sure he does read it.
Does he?
No.
Yeah, I think there's a longer clip. Like he opens the letter and
haven't seen it.
actually looks at it.
Wait,
Yeah.
go back right down to that comment.
Oh yeah. So Clint says like the replies are killing me. Great. So like, what does the letter say? Here's one. Where'd it go? Lima bean, popcorn, Euphrates, Kilo, Kofefi, Juliet, Rockstar, Nero. It's the secret White House seed phrase.
Yeah, that's good. Anyone with a crypto wallet kind of understands that one. All right.
Yeah.
Here we go.
Write yourself 2 letters. Here's him taking notes for his letter. Don't react. You're being watched. There's camera built into your nameplate. Follow these instructions and meet me at the old servant store.
Damn.
Don't release the files on what is his name? Corn Pop.
Well, yeah, he was a bad dude.
Listen, here you go. Somebody do their Biden impression.
Listen here, Jack.
I
Listen
knew
here,
Mitch was-
Jack. Corn Pop was a bad dude. And there's ice cream in the fridge, and everybody gets that. And when Jill yells at you, and what letter? What's the letter again? Oh, right. Disinfect the vibe of president's office with bleach and Kamala leaks problem.
Colin had a leakage problem. What the fuck? You go ahead and stack spaghetti sauce at the store, at the supermarket. You control the guy or the woman who brings out the carts on the forklift. Oh shit! All right, I don't want to waste too much time on that. That was pretty funny though.
No, that's
I hope-
hilarious.
I wiped a booger on your seat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
Great job, Mitch. Great impression. Yeah, I do want to know what it says, though. I do want to know what it says.
gonna come down there
Hopefully,
and
we'll
beat the
get.
Sorry. Go ahead.
We need to lead into this one.
Yeah, no.
So,
there is a clip out there. I don't know if somebody can find it while we're live, but there is a clip out there where he like reads through the letter briefly and then just kind of says he like gives an overview. He doesn't read it word for word.
Oh, really, man?
Okay, I got you. All right, so a part of President Trump's day one, pretty much, he mentioned DOGE, Department of Government Efficiency. So
He signed
this
the
clip-
order.
Yeah, this clip is Elon Musk on first day in charge of DOGE.
Yeah, you guys fucking suck at your job. I'm gonna come down there and beat the fuck out of you, you fucking stupid bitch. All right, I'll be down in 10 minutes. Get ready. You better start stretching. I'm gonna fucking wear you out, dumbass.
Sorry.
That's Shane Gillis. Go check out Gillian Keys if you haven't checked it out.
He doesn't
Give him
need
credit
your
for it.
plug, okay?
I know he doesn't need my plug. My mom called it. My mom the other day we were having a party over here. She goes, "You know that Sean Willis? You're talking about Shane. You're talking about Shane Gillis." She was like, "Yeah, yeah."
All right, so you're
Sean Willis is what we're calling him on this podcast now.
Sean Willis.
Yeah, Sean Willis. All right. The next link is also a real link for Doge. Yeah.
I'm not reading all that.
$1 trillion of taxpayer money spent on some truly bizarre
This
pet
is the
projects,
inefficiency
like $10,000 that was given
we're
to
talking
the
about.
Bearded Ladies Cabaret to fund ice
So
skating
stupid.
shows about climate change. $32,000 was spent on breakdancing. Nearly $500,000 was spent to
Picture.
determine if lonely rats seek out cocaine more than
Hell
happy
yeah.
rats. Another $2
And they
million
do.
was paid
And
for
they do.
Paraguayan border
Oh, for
security
sure.
because who needs a secure U.S. border anyway? $12 million to fund a pickleball complex in Las Vegas.
12 million.
$20 million to air a Sesame Street spin-off about inclusion and mutual respect.
Alana.
Not here in the
Big
U.S.,
Bird goes
but
to
in
Pat.
Iraq. And $10 billion on maintaining, leasing, and furnishing almost entirely empty buildings. Ghost towns on your
There's your remote work.
dime. And all of this
Yeah,
wasteful
yeah.
spending brings to mind this Trump tweet from 2014. He wrote, quote, "I hope we never find life on another planet because if we do, there's no doubt that the United States will start sending them money."
Pretty good tweet.
Yeah, that
Pretty
was
good
back,
tweet.
that was back when Trump was
Pretty sure he
super
stole that from Thomas Massey.
Probably,
Mhm. Yeah. I do enjoy the outrageous things that the government spends money on, like when Rand Paul points it out every year right before the budget passes.
Festivus.
Yeah, the Festivus bill. Yeah, I love that. This is kind of going to what Doge is looking at eliminating. I think that's the whole nature of the department, right? So we'll see. I know Mr. Hahn, again, I'm bringing you up, said it's not gonna. It's we don't want a more efficient government. I think it's just about cutting it. I think it's more of a Javier Milei kind of thing. We're cutting a lot of shit.
Chainsaw that.
Yeah, but we'll see. I don't know. What do you guys think of Doge in general? And as you can see, there's some shit that we can obviously get rid of on the budget.
On the executive order, it's only good until July of next year.
Yeah, it's supposed to be right before 4th of July.
Right before
good.
Is it right before the 4th that it'll be done with? It's like an 18-month or something. Little stint that they're getting, and so hopefully in the next year and some months that'll be cut down. I mean, Javier did it. He did it in what a year from, and now they just had their first surplus. Like this month or the last month they had their first surplus.
It was about a year because I remember I got into a Twitter argument with someone like right after he got elected, and he was like, "Oh, inflation's still high, blah blah blah." He was like a socialist or something, maybe a bot. Maybe I got in an argument with a bot, and when the surplus happened, I tagged him, and I was like, "How about now, motherfucker?" Like 8 months later, and I was like, "Yeah, look who's fucking right." Yeah, I hold grudges on Twitter. That's right. Fuck that guy.
You went scrolling through your thing trying to find.
Yeah, I went back, and I was because I knew it was around a certain time, and I was like, I'm about to fucking
and set a reminder.
Yep. Win. All we do is winning. You're gonna be so tired of winning.
No, with as far as like Doge goes, it's got the reset in there, and that's pretty cool. But with Milei, the difference between Milei and what Trump has, Milei was kind of a dictator when he came in. Like, not really a dictator, but he has a lot more authority than Donald Trump has. And a lot of these executive orders right now, I was looking this up earlier today, a lot of them are already being challenged by state governments, by the federal government in different branches. You're going to have like the Southern District of New York is going to rule a lot of this shit unconstitutional. Whether it is or not, they're going to rule it that way. And it's going to sit in court for another year or two. And it's going to be this back and forth battle about, they're stymieing us in the courts and they're not letting us do this thing. And whether Trump wins or not, it'll all get delayed like that. That's the pessimism in me about all this stuff. And then, with Doge too, like the reason they're coming after Doge right now, he signs the executive order, and I guess there's some rules about transparency with federal agencies and all this kind of crap that they're trying to shut it down for.
What a hypocrisy there. Transparency.
But they don't give a shit though. They're just going to do whatever they can to stop it. So I hope it goes through. I don't really see it having much effect. The big challenge has always been that it has no authority. Their authority is Elon Musk to say that we're going to primary you if you could vote against our initiatives. So hopefully that's enough. But, there's no guarantees, and I just don't see a lot coming from it. Maybe they stop giving the rats cocaine. Poor rats. I mean, I'd rather give the rats cocaine than give the Ukrainians bullets.
Why do the rats get the good cocaine?
It's all the stupid programs like they were showing right there, and no real significant change to the debt is going to really actually happen. Because, I mean, money is a drug, and once you get locked in on that supply, it's hard to get somebody off of it.
I have it.
36 trillion.
Where's Josh?
Yeah,
Where's Josh?
Josh is getting real pissed. Josh is getting
motherfucking debt. Somewhere he just got like a pain in his liver, and he was just like, "Oh, what the fuck is going on? Shit!"
No, to Lamar's point though, like this is what I wanted to highlight was this section here. Like the Medicare, the Social Security, the war budget, and then the interest on the debt. Those things alone, like what is that right there? Like almost $6 trillion. Like,
oh yeah.
Like the getting rid of the rats and their cocaine isn't going to do much. What is the Doge clock? This is new. Hold on.
Whoa.
I don't know, but I, for one, think that Doge is a great government institution. I think they're the best one. As a matter of fact, I think Elon's great. Like Elon for autocrat, that would be the best thing ever.
So this is
Doge
this
is
is
awesome.
What the fuck?
This is the real-time savings objective from reducing government waste, fraud, and abuse. So I guess every time Doge makes a recommendation, they update this. So they're on track right now to save $5 billion out of our $36 trillion.
In just 2 days. Damn.
Yeah,
pretty
well,
good, 2 days.
if their things get passed, right? So
Yeah.
Or
yeah.
is that how expensive it is to manage Doge? Because it's getting.
It
pretty
says
expensive.
at the top the real-time savings objective.
Okay.
Yeah.
So that might as well have like a negative, like a minus sign in front of it. Yeah, that's cool. Damn, they're on top of their shit here at the U.S. debt counter. That's awesome, dude.
What about?
Fuck yeah.
It's not run by the government, so that's why.
Yeah.
Did y'all see
Obviously.
that Tom Homan went on the news and they were saying, "Hey, I heard you're going to delay deporting people." And he's like, "No, we got teams out right now. They're out like getting people right now."
Yeah, well, they're paying snitches. They're going to get them all.
Yeah, did you see the cold open? They at the motherfucking Home Depot, goddamn QT gas station. They at the 7-Eleven too. I seen them motherfuckers up there.
Well, if they just stop paying for their hotels, I'd be happy.
Yeah, right. Yeah, just it's not so much of a rubbing your face in the dirt on it.
Let's see if I'm as good as Jamie. Here we go.
Welcome back to CBS News 24/7. We have some news that is developing at this hour. Border czar Tom Homan telling journalists that immigration raids have indeed started in these United States as part of President Donald Trump's crackdown on immigration. So we want to go back to our legal analyst and trial attorney, Robin Nunn. Robin, that news just breaking over the last few minutes from Mr. Homan. So we don't know exactly where those raids are taking place. All eyes have been on Chicago, but this really opens up the question about whether this is legal and whether there will be legal challenges or if federal agents can just go in and get it done.
Yeah, I mean, immigration policy is obviously often set by the president. He definitely has the authority. Raids have been being done for years.
All right, it's just going to be her talking. I'm not as good as Jamie. I'm sorry.
Oh, okay.
No.
Good try though. Good try though.
Yeah. I got close. But yeah,
Well-
they basically confirmed it in the story, though. Yeah, so
Pass.
they're happening now.
Yeah, and I'm nervous
You're a
about
liar.
it. I am nervous about it. You know, they might come pick me up. I am scared for some clients of ours, but we'll see what happens. I don't know. I tried to tell them, hey, we need to have a meeting because Trump is gonna deport your ass. We'll see what happens. We need to settle this case, motherfucker. Anyway, so any more thoughts on Doge before we move to the any more thoughts on any of the executive orders, executive actions? You can bring up that list and let's just kind of run, see if we see anything
This is
of
gonna be
interest.
tough. You guys tell me when to stop, I guess. These are the list of executive orders. Withdrawing from the Paris Climate Agreement. Good.
Good. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
nice.
Delivering emergency price relief. I hereby order all heads of executive departments and agencies to deliver emergency relief consistent with applicable law. So I demand that you draw prices down. Okay, good luck.
Yeah, that's
Doesn't do
not
shit.
free market. Yeah.
Hiring freeze, temporary freeze on all hiring. We talked about that earlier.
Good.
Regulatory freeze. This was a good one. Do not propose or issue any new rule in any manner, including sending a rule to the Office of Federal Register until a department agency head is appointed by the president. But I think he did that pretty soon after, so that might be just a show.
I was gonna say, I feel like that's a loophole to go screw around with the ATF.
Yeah.
On I don't know what.
This one says return to in-person work. We did that one already. End the weaponization in government. Attorney General, in consultation with the heads of all departments and agencies, shall take appropriate action to review all activities of departments and agencies exercising civil and criminal enforcement.
That's good. That's good. Yeah.
It's good, but good luck.
Sounds good. Restoring freedom of speech. It is the policy of the United States to secure the right of the American people to engage unconstitutionally protected speech. Inconstitutionally protected speech. It's called the First Amendment. I don't know why you need an executive order.
Yeah, I don't know.
Quick note on that
Sure.
one, and this is nitpicky. Just a reminder,
our Bill of Rights, and they're inalienable. That means you can be an alien to the U.S., so not a U.S. citizen, and you still get those rights. Second Amendment. Sorry, look off.
Yeah.
Just funny that in my mind, that just set off alarm bells. Why is he only talking about Americans? We all can have free speech in America. Continue.
Rescinding 78 Biden executive orders. Jesus Christ.
Oh, shit. Yeah, that's what I was trying to go through.
So if you're getting to 200 with this one right here, I question your numbers. That's probably good. It doesn't really go into a whole lot of detail. It just says getting rid of 78 of them. Grant a full and complete and unconditional pardon to all other individuals convicted of offenses related to January 6th. That's probably a good one right there. I was looking this up too earlier. Even the violent ones, like the max penalty in or not max, but I think it's like the minimum penalty in California for assaulting an officer, even a felony, is like 2 years. So if they've been in prison for 4 years, DC has like more stringent stuff. They go up to like 10 years. But in most other states, it's like 5 years or less. So if they've been in prison for 4 years because of this shit, even the violent ones probably deserve to get out by now. So yeah, that's my take on that one. Ending the TikTok deadline, like you were saying earlier, the transgender can only complain about Trump on TikTok because of Trump.
So quick note on that is because I am somebody who uses TikTok. First of all, thank you, Trump. I like TikTok. That's about it. Second of all, part of that was a lot of American companies. Mark Cuban had expressed interest. I think Facebook had. I think Elon had. I think
Trump
Oracle had.
Trump expressed interest. Yeah, he wants to owning TikTok.
Them actually buying the company, not necessarily an American company. But a ton of American companies came in and, oh yeah, we want to buy it. They all knew that TikTok was on the deadline, so everyone was given pennies on the dollar offers.
Right.
Word on the street, and I cannot say this is true or not, is Trump might continue to extend this until TikTok can get a fair deal selling to a U.S. buyer.
But Trump also said that because TikTok is worth $500 billion, that he wants to nationalize it and own.
He said that?
Of it. Yeah, he wants to nationalize it. He wants to own half of it or something like that, so that they can police free speech. For real, that's what he said. He said so.
Really?
So that they can police it. Yes, so they can police it and make sure it stays free. Yeah.
Does that mean that we could?
What could go wrong?
Yep.
Does that mean we can go back on TikTok and finally ask what happened in Tiananmen Square in 1989?
Yeah,
I'm
we'll
right
see.
with you.
We'll see. Withdraw from the World Health Organization. Apparently, he did that before, and then Biden reversed it, and then he double reversed it just yesterday.
I did have a clip of that where he was like, they were like this. They presented him the order, and he was like, "What is this one?" They were like, withdrawing from the WHO, and he was like, "Ooh!" He was like very excited to say, "Ooh, I'm gonna sign this very, very quickly." I love it. Yeah. So, but I took it out.
See? He's talking about 50% now. Yep. Anyway, going
Ridiculous.
down. Restoring accountability reinstates a previous executive order and adds employees or applicants for scheduled policy career positions are required to personally or politically support the current president. Okay. So the loyalty oath is in. If you're not loyal to Trump, you're out. There's a lot of people that are upset about this one, but it kind of makes sense to me. Like, if you work for my company and you disagree with everything I'm doing, then you're fired.
Right. Yeah. Yeah.
It kind of makes sense to me. Yeah.
No, you got to have your soldiers in place to be able to effectuate the change you want to make. You know.
Yeah. Let me see. Holding former officials accountable for election interference takes away security clearances for 51 CIA agents who spread misinformation about the Hunter Biden laptop and John Bolton.
Oh, damn.
Or I guess it includes John Bolton. Yeah.
That's highly specific. Yes, because John Bolton was tweeting about it. John Bolton was tweeting about this. He was like, "It's highly unfortunate." Blah 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 blah. Well, you should have thought about that before you were an asshole. Sorry, this vodka's getting to me. Ooh.
National emergency at the border. Trump declared national emergency at the border. Kind of talked about it a little
Surprise.
bit. Resolve security clearances. Because the backlog of bureaucratic process and broken security clearances, individuals have not timely received the appropriate clearances are ineligible to access the White House complex. Okay.
Sure.
Trade policy addressing unfair and unbalanced trade. Investigate the feasibility of implementing an external revenue service. Jesus Christ.
A whole new agency just to collect tariffs.
The
Incredible.
ERS, bro. That's bad.
Why can't the IRS
That's
do
bad.
that shit?
Well, they're internal. We have to go external.
Yeah. Fucking letter.
Yeah.
Shit.
Yeah, it's just a letter. Who cares?
Yep. All right. I mean, are there any others that we want to cover? Because like, we could keep going, but we're at the hour and 30
you
mark.
told me to do this.
No, this is fine. This is fine. I think we're good on there, unless you guys want to keep scrolling down them, just for the sake of scrolling down them.
Well, look, we went through them all. Okay.
There was an executive order, and I'm asking. I don't know the answer here. There's the executive order revoking birthright citizenship. What's the scope of that? Is that all babies born in the U.S. no longer get birthright?
Yeah, I think they're redefining it. So
Okay.
that is a good question. They're redefining what
Is it
what
still
birthright.
up in the air? They need to say what the policy is gonna be.
I don't know, because I don't think so. If it's an executive order, I think they should have the redefining language in the executive order.
Yeah. And then also, I'm imagining, are they going to draw a difference between I'm an American, my wife is an American. I don't actually have a wife, guys. My wife is American, our
We know.
kid is obviously American, versus anchor babies.
Yeah, I think anchor babies is going to be
That
what
way?
they're going
Okay.
after there.
Yeah.
I'm interested to see how that's going to come out, but wait and see.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is way too much to read. I found the executive order for it, but I'm not reading all that on here. That's too much. We'll talk about it in poker, I guess. Let's go to the MSNBC thing.
Yep. All right. So on to the next topic of discussion here. Preemptive pardons. Back in 2020, when Trump was leaving office, a bunch of people on the other side of the aisle were up in arms on the fact that Trump was thinking about giving preemptive pardons to people within his family. Oh, how the turntables turn. Go ahead and roll the clip.
I just want to point out that Reed decided to put her hair on today.
This is
Oh, what? Is that Joy Reid, dude?
Yeah.
That doesn't even look like
I
her.
didn't even think that was her.
Jesus Christ.
What are you going to say, Lamar?
I said, but keep in mind it's MSNBC saying this.
Right.
Yeah, exactly.
And Adam Schiff.
Yeah. Shifty Schiff.
Have you ever heard of somebody getting a preemptive pardon who was innocent of all
Oh, this is
crime?
going to be long.
Who's just an innocent person? Have you ever heard of that? Just somebody getting a blanket pardon and they're an innocent person?
But no, it's the president's own family. It's people that have been covering up for the president in addition to his own family.
I'll just tell you what,
Is there an
we can
innocent
go to the next one.
explanation for someone to seek preemptive pardons for family members? Would you do that if you knew you were innocent and just worried about outside forces?
So silly.
The answer to that is going to be no. If you haven't done anything wrong, you sit there and go, what do you need a preemptive pardon for?
If he pardons people preemptively, he's essentially telling the public that these people have committed crimes. And we may not be aware of what they are, but the pardon
And she got
is
some
clear evidence
lucky
that
ass
crimes have been
teeth.
committed.
All right,
I imagine if
we're moving quick, boys.
These
Yeah,
preemptive
New contender, new
pardons, it will
contender.
be passed in a way
Go,
that
go,
is
go.
protecting his family and protecting their reputation.
It's not
from,
moving. It's literally
villainous
frozen.
exterior forces that
I
are
just
against
see
it.
the Asian
First off, we
chick.
should just
New
take a deep
contender.
breath and acknowledge
No.
the audacity
It's
of
only
a
frozen for
president
you.
who's so clearly concerned about his own criminal culpability and that of his family members that pardons are a major obsession with him.
The idea of a
New
kind
contender,
of
Mara.
prospective pardon, this sort of permanent federal get-out-of-jail-free card, that seems to be what we're talking about in the case of this, right, with Giuliani and his three eldest children who, as far as we know, have not been convicted of a crime. Maybe they've committed a lot, and they don't want to face action. I don't know. It's weird. I wouldn't ask for a pardon. I don't think I deserve one because I don't think I've done anything criminal. But, like, where does that come from, that concept that you can just kind of wave your magic pardon wand?
We have Tish James. We have Xavier Becerra. Mimi Rocha is literally my
contender,
DA in
Mara.
my town. There will be opportunities to
Go
prosecute
on.
these people regardless if they abuse the pardon power as they are thinking.
hopefully, Ellie, there will be a skyfall on this entire crime family, and there will be another day for them to die.
The president does indeed pardon, let's say, Rudy Giuliani or any members of his family. Would you see that, and I asked Preet Bharara this question, as essentially an admission of guilt?
I certainly would view it that way. I think millions of Americans would view it that way. If there was no belief in criminality, why would he think a pardon was necessary?
Yeah, Fauci, god damn it.
Yeah, so that was MSNBC. I mean,
definitely had blush on.
Quick pause. I wanna insert something in here. There was
He said as her mouth was opening. What?
There was a Supreme Court case in 1915, Burdick v. U.S. And again, Supreme Court case, and it was the findings of the case basically, if you get a pardon and then you get charged for the crime, and oh hey, well I have this pardon that expressly says, oh yeah, I'm pardoned from all of these crimes. The Supreme Court ruled that is an admission of guilt, no ifs, ands, or buts. So he's talking about, oh yeah, well of course everyone should think it means guilt. We already know it means guilt. Admission of a pardon equals guilt. This is a Supreme Court case. This is not up for debate. It's amazing to me that these lawyers, this guy who's apparently a lawyer, is going to have this out as if this is up for debate. It's not. We already figured this out.
So I just Googled that just off the bat, and it seems like Woodrow Wilson issued the pardon to Burdick, but Burdick declined to accept the pardon, and he did that so he could maintain his right not to testify, I guess, against himself or on the stand. So we don't really know what all's going on with that case right now, even though it was 1950. Like we don't know all the facts there.
Typical government.
Mara.
Years later, we don't know what happened. Okay.
I mean, we would. I didn't know Mara was about to bring up Burdick v. U.S. It's not a landmark case that anyone learns about, but it is dealing with presidential pardons. So, I mean, I don't know where you heard about that, but that's a good one. Maybe look into it, see what happened there, because that's a Supreme Court case. Probably controlling. Not many cases on pardons, honestly, in the Supreme Court. So very interesting to bring up, honestly.
What's the possibilities? Like that's something we as America should definitely take away. Like not all pardons, but any pardons to like your family. Like family pardons should be definitely not an option for anybody.
Right. So Trump, did he not give pardons to some of his family members on the way out? I think he did. I want to say he did.
I thought he did his son.
That's what I'm saying. I think he did Don Jr. for whatever reason. And are they like, you can't say what, but whatever. Let's keep it moving with these clips, because the next one is Joe Biden talking about how he would not give pardons to family members.
I don't remember saying that though.
Oh, God.
He really doesn't.
He doesn't remember.
It's funnier every time you watch this shit.
Trump is reportedly considering a wave of preemptive pardons. Does this concern you? All these preemptive pardons?
Well, sorry, I don't know what's going on.
Well,
it concerns me in terms of it, what kind of precedent it sets and how the rest of the world looks at us as a nation of laws and justice. You're not going to see in our administration that kind of approach to pardons, nor are you going to see in our administration the approach to making policy by tweets. It's just going to be a totally different way in which we approach the justice system.
That's good.
President Trump is reportedly considering.
And I mean, obviously, Biden and his administration went after Trump like every step of the way, like with the justice system, weaponized it all over the place. The next one's CNN, and then like we pretty much get the idea here. Like the turntables have turned. Yeah, they're full of shit. It's the same thing that happens every 4 years. They just switch sides.
Preemptive blanket pardons?
I mean, I haven't heard about this since like Monopoly with a get out of jail free card.
Trump has discussed with advisors whether to grant preemptive pardons. What does that say? That he wants to excuse them for things before anybody's even saying there's an investigation.
President Trump, as he winds down his last few weeks in office, is considering preemptive pardons. What a mess. More as we know.
Source saying that some of the president's inner circle, well, they're telling him that it would be perfectly fine to pardon his family and other associates preemptively, even though they haven't been charged with any crimes.
I want to point out that 2 of these people have been fired, and the one in the middle took a pay cut. Anyway,
yeah, and there's a reason why, because they enough information gets out on them like this, where we're pointing this out, and then now they're like saying something completely different. It's like obviously they're not real people.
Yeah, they're just actors.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
this is I did a quick search on this. According to Braves AI, there was no record of Donald Trump pardoning his family members during his first term as president.
Okay,
So
good.
I'll take that for what it's worth.
Alrighty.
Yeah.
All right. Now, getting into the pardons, Trump did on his first day start issuing some pardons. Well, I guess we shouldn't glaze over the fact that Biden did pardon members of his family, Nancy Pelosi, and Anthony Fauci,
General Milley, Fauci, yeah.
Yeah, so that's a big thing. That's a big thing. I definitely wanted to talk about that. Fauci, most of all. Fauci should be in prison, as far as I'm concerned, as far as like most of you guys are on this podcast and listeners.
What's he going to prison for? I always hear this, but I never hear anyone say why he should go to prison.
I think perjury. I think if you sit up there and you lie in a congressional what was it? What they do like with Rand Paul back and forth?
It was called a roast.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, if you lie during a roast, yeah, he got roasted though, and like they finagled it because they changed the definition of gain of function or whatever. But he lied, said he wasn't getting any funding. The NIH wasn't getting any funding. They weren't dealing with China at all. When that's not the truth. We know now that it was a man-made virus in the Wuhan lab. And that's what everyone was saying.
Is perjury in front of Congress, is that like, namby-pamby prison, or is that fuck you in the ass prison?
Well, I also think that didn't President Obama end the gain of function research in 2017 and he found a way to go around it? Like there is something like conspiracy.
Wait, what? Government made something illegal and people found a way to get around it? That's crazy.
Well, the government found a way to get around it. The government found a way to get around the government. I mean, it's a conspiracy. If he's a part of a plan to do something illegal, that's a conspiracy. You can lock him up for conspiracy too. So there's that. I don't know. Give me more time. I'll think of more.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. There's a bunch of crazy pardons that went out last minute. But it's the same thing, like I said, about the JFK stuff. Even if like the investigations tell us stuff we already know, it'd be nice to have it confirmed. So I hope that the pardons don't say like, oh, well, they're pardoned, so there's no point in going after them anyway. No, like lay out the case. And then also, Mr. Lawyer Man, I don't think that it's ever been adjudicated whether or not a preemptive pardon stands. Like, I don't think that's ever been tested in court. So,
I don't think so.
Like,
I don't think so either.
Yeah, so that would be an interesting thing to see happen, is to try to persecute Fauci or anybody else anyway and force it to go through the court and see, can you even get a preemptive pardon for the past 10 years in all your government positions, even though you may or may not have done anything wrong?
Yeah, and I think that's what they have to do, because at this point, then you're going to run it through a Supreme Court that leans Republican and Trump, and I think that's like, at least I want to see Fauci in jail for what he did. Yeah,
for sure.
Yeah, that's it. Anyone on Fauci?
I can't play my soundboard clip, but I have a ruckus clip that's great for that. But anyway, here, let's go to this one.
I think this order will apply to approximately 1,500 people, sir.
So this is January 6th. These are the hostages. Approximately 1,500 for a pardon.
Yes.
Full pardon.
Full pardon or commutation?
Full pardon. We have about 6 commutations in there. where we're doing further research. Nice to see you again.
Can you give me a quick breakdown? What's the difference between a pardon and commutation?
Commuting the sentence, so making it shorter than it originally was.
So you're still guilty, but we cut your sentence short.
See, yeah.
Okay. And then the pardon's like you're not guilty at all.
Yeah, you're done. Let him go. Get him out.
All right. Yeah. Brandy asked me that earlier, and I fucking blanked on it. So now I have an answer.
It's like commuting the sentence. Yeah.
So, so that for the commuters, they're still guilty of the crimes, but the pardon that'll be off the record. Is that what I'm saying? You're getting at?
Yeah, I think so, and I think that he's saying they're going to do further research on it. So those 6 people might end up what did he say? 6? They might end up getting pardons. They might end up getting their sentences commuted.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh,
So
Glenn
they're looking at it.
Greenwald says Mara's right and Rob is wrong, and Glenn's a constitutional lawyer.
Let's go.
Nice. Well, I just did a quick AI search, so I don't know. I've never heard of Burdick. Yeah, I've never heard of Burdick v. U.S., but we can't just be giving out legal advice like that. Mara.
Well, it's okay because you're not a real lawyer anyway. So.
I am a real lawyer.
All right. Anyway, I'm gonna jump ahead a little bit to try to move things along. But here's so Angela's taking her victory lap. We kind of alluded to it a couple different times. I was right. My critics were wrong. Trump freed Ross in 36 hours. Did he ever say he was going to do it in the first day?
He did say first day, but
yeah,
first day is always meant I'm going to do it in early in my term.
Right.
And
he had a lot to do the first day.
when they say first day, I kind of always thought like first full day. I mean, obviously inauguration, you got the inauguration and all the other bullshit, balls and lunches and shit. So I don't know. That was just my thought on it.
Yeah, I mean, I'm on the record as I didn't think Trump was actually going to do it, and he was going to make a fool out of us all.
Yeah.
First of all, put up a drink.
Ross is free now.
I didn't think I was ever going to say this in my life. Ross Ulbricht is a free man.
Ross Ulbricht is free, and Josh Halafka owes me $50.
Oh, is that true? I forgot about that. Yeah.
Boom.
You should waive the $50 in favor of a hot chip.
Yeah.
Or
that's part of his campaign speech. Yeah.
Or spend it on the Silk Road 2 when Ross opens it up tomorrow. No, I'm joking. Hopefully he's not going to do anything like that. But this is a big moment for libertarians. Thanks for skipping ahead a little bit. I was going to play Trump's Promise, but we already played that many times on the show where he came to the LP convention and said, I promise to free Ross Ulbricht. And he did. He did do it. So this is good.
Oh my God.
Oh.
You can buy it.
It's up there.
You can buy it. Okay.
Good search.
Damn, son.
Yeah, that's for sure.
Ross, it's time to show that you're not here for the money. You're here for the love of the game.
That's right, bro. I think you should do it, man. I think that would be the best move ever. Just fucking buy it again. Do it again. Fuck them. That's what I say. But anyway, there was a clip. I haven't seen this clip yet from Thomas Massey, but apparently Thomas Massey talks about what a great job Angela did. So yeah, let's kind of go there. Throw this up, flip over here, boom.
I'm thinking of a phrase in my head, make libertarians relevant again. And, a lot of times the only way libertarians are relevant in elections is to be the spoiler in a close race. Maybe they take some of the votes away like the Green Party might do to Democrats. But in this case, Angela McArdle, the chair of the Libertarian Party, decided to reach out, invited Trump to the Libertarian National Convention where he spoke and he made this pledge that he would free Ross Ulbricht. So I think that's a big deal. That contributed to this. I decided 2 weeks before the election to endorse Trump myself. And I called him up and he answered the phone. We talked a little bit and I said, well, what should my endorsement say? And he brought up Ross.
Wow.
To me. And so he said, you could put that in your endorsement. And I thought, well, that would be a good way to lock this in.
Yeah.
So I did. I put it in my endorsement. In the middle of my endorsement is a sentence that says, the president has committed to freeing Ross Ulbricht. And then President Trump retweeted my endorsement. It was it's not legally binding, but it really, I think, made it more solid. And I was, just based on my personal conversation with President Trump, I was certain he was going to keep his word on this. And to me, this is a litmus test, really. Are you going to convert those campaign promises into reality? Because once you get elected, it's hard to hold people accountable. Right?
I was worried.
Yeah, that's kind of crazy that he said that. I don't know. That's a big endorsement to have as Thomas Massey on your side.
Yeah. And that's why I've been ride or dying with Angela this whole time. I felt solid on this particular promise. I'd never really felt solid about a libertarian in the cabinet because that was so flippantly made, and it's up for interpretation on what is and who is. And for this, it's like we know what it is. You either
yes
free
or no.
him. Yeah, it's yes or no, and he did it. And that is the first time. Fuck all you fucking Lolberts. It is the first time that the Libertarian Party has gotten anything of relevance done ever. And you can thank Angela, and you can thank this LNC for any of that, and the last LNC. Mostly Angela.
Yeah, I'm glad it's done, but I am a little disappointed because I did want to see if he's serving a life sentence in Tucson. If POTUS does not free Rios, libertarians will either complain on the internet or go in the building.
Go into the building was me.
Yeah, they're split on it, man. Like I was hoping we were going to have some more active libertarians. I mean, come on.
I'm not going to lie. That question, that tweet, reeks of Ray Epps.
Of course, there's a point. Yes.
We need to go into the prison.
That's why I wrote it. Yeah. I was really hoping they were going to say yes.
Well, that's our problem. We never do shit. We just talk about it on the internet.
There are probably some people who complain on the internet who are thinking, nah, that's just what they want me to do. They want me to click on go into the building.
Yeah, I was so surprised that it was split in half. Our audience is gay. You guys can't make a decision.
I've been too good of a speaker. I'm turning everyone.
Yeah, that's right. They're all getting hot for teacher.
Yeah. But I also want to say I think it's cool that Thomas Massey is keeping up with LP politics like that. Enough for him to say I think Angela did a good job in getting this done, and it's a litmus test. And I think it is a litmus test. And, get in, loser. We're doing shit.
So I want to ask, for the Libertarian Party as a whole, what's the point forward? Think forward to, say, 2026, 2028.
Yeah, what are we going to force them to do next?
How do we go from here? Do we get back on the 5% train, or do we keep trying to come up with policies or things we want to happen?
Austin Peterson says join the Republicans.
Yeah. I mean, I think you got to keep doing this because they're obviously not like us still.
Yeah.
We have to keep doing our own thing. But we as people who are from the Mises caucus, that's how we kind of started. Maybe we kind of split ways a little bit along the way, but we still don't think the party should be run by Lolberts and commies and Bernie people who came over. We still think Sarwark's gay and should suck a dick, all of that. And I think we need to maintain control of the party enough to where we can actually have relevant conversations with these kind of people. You have to be able to leverage something. We have votes to leverage. That's why he came to the convention, because we cost him a couple states. If we're going to say the 2020 election was legitimate, we did cost him Georgia and Michigan.
Yeah.
I mean, that was the big number that everyone always pointed to, especially in Georgia, I remember. Oh, if all those George Jorgensen people had just voted for Trump.
Yeah. It's not nothing, man. It's not nothing to be a kingmaker. And honestly, we need to step it up and do bigger things. Because, big picture, nothing really happened. One guy's free. But that's what we wanted. That's what we said.
That's something. And
something.
for the first time since in my adult life, since I've been paying attention to politics, the Libertarian Party did something.
Yeah.
So,
what's next then? NFA, income tax.
I think we'll see what Doge. I mean, I think we'll see what Doge and we'll see what Elon and Vivek does.
So I want to, yeah, go ahead.
No, go ahead.
I was going to say, I want to ask you guys about this. I saw Jack Lloyd posted this earlier, one of my favorite autistic libertarians on Twitter. But anyway, this was a screenshot that he took. Okay, so Roger Stone says, I predict that clemency for Ross Ulbricht promised by President Trump at the Libertarian National Convention will be honored soon. Okay, so that was right. Dissident Media, which is run by a lot of Mises Caucus people, we hope you're right. Along with militarization of the border, tariffs, and DEI out of the military. Why are these things included? This is the kind of shit I don't like seeing from the Mises Caucus people. What the fuck is this?
Well, I mean, dissident media, if we're being real, is a completely separate thing. Like,
Well,
that's not entirely the Mises Caucus. That's just being
so correct
ran
the
by
record,
people who are
because-
also in there. You know what I mean?
Okay, but that's not good. So, like, correct the record then, because according to Jack Lloyd, it's Michael Heiss's dissent media. I know that Amy
He's one of
is
many
part-
people who runs dissident media.
Okay,
It's
but
not
everybody that runs it is a former Mises Caucus person.
I don't know about that. I don't
No,
talk to
but-
everyone who works
Well,
there.
no, on first glance, I don't like.
I don't like this shit at all, bro.
Yeah.
I know, but I'm just telling you from the Mises Caucus perspective, I see that, and I think they're doing their own thing over there. That ain't everyone else.
Yeah.
What else do you want me to say?
It doesn't look good, man. I don't like it.
Definitely
Anyway.
doesn't look good. Definitely does not look good. I mean, along with some other things going on, but small victories happen. I think this is a small victory for us tonight. I think it's a big victory, but at the
Thank
same
you.
time, it's being like hampered by some other things that are going on right now, and we'll see how that shit shakes out. But overall, the fact is, like, we have some sort of irrelevancy, and you.
Hey,
should be able
Lamar,
to
you're
feel
not
good about
involved.
that.
Do you think it's all fake and gay?
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm just sitting here thinking about the tariffs. This is something I kind of go back and forth on, just because of. I mean, they are charging us like a massive amount of tariffs on everything we do. So it's like kind of like it just matching them for what they're doing to us. It kind of makes sense to me, just to be like, hey, we're just leveling the playing field, because right now you're kind of just bending us over backwards, and having motivation for companies to stay in America isn't that bad.
I agree with you. I think if every other country in the world is playing this game, and we're not playing the game,
It's basically it's actually taking money out of people's pockets, because there's no one to put money in their pockets if they're in other countries, just basically butt fucking us the whole time.
They're butt fucking us.
Butt fucking us.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
trade war screws everybody.
Little children in China are butt fucking us, dude.
They're so
well,
good.
it won't hurt so much, I guess. I mean, that's.
You would think so, but they're so good with their hands. They can just get up in there, dude.
So that's the real problem. Trump condemns man to 20 years of libertarian podcast appearance.
You think we can get him in 2029, guys?
I want to thank you for that turtleneck. I appreciate that comic relief. It's good. We're almost wrapped up here. There's a couple other things. Do you want to go through this church service thing, or you want us to get past it, or?
I mean, we can do that, and then we can end it. That's fine.
I'm more interested in this though. Fuck a church. I want to know what this AI cancer vaccine is. What the hell is this shit?
I mean, we can do them both. I mean, are you guys dying to get off? I can feel it dragging a little bit, but it was a long day of news. There was a lot to cover.
He gives his wife this look that I definitely give my wife whenever some shit happens, though.
Yes.
Who gives who, like Trump?
JD gives his Indian wife a look.
All right,
Our
here we go.
God, I ask you to have mercy upon the people.
There's a whole mental
in our
conversation
country
he has with her.
I mean,
who are
everyone's
scared now.
I like the girl behind JD. She's
There
hot and she
are
gives a look too.
Gay, lesbian, and transgender children in Democratic, Republican, and independent families. Some who fear
Wait,
for their
what?
lives. And the people. The
I
people
would've just-
who
I would've
pick
just
our
left.
crops and clean our
Same.
office buildings.
How
who
did they
labor
sit
in
down
poultry
and see
farms
this
and
lady that
meatpacking
was about
plants.
to talk to him and be like,
Who
"Oh
wash
yeah,
the
she's gonna
dishes.
be normal"?
Yeah, this is okay. Go ahead and give this speech. Jesus
Yeah,
Christ.
what could go
Gay,
wrong?
lesbian, and transgender children in.
She said transgender. I'm not alone.
There are gay, lesbian, and transgender children in
She does say it.
Democratic, Republican, and independent families.
Jesus Christ. Yeah. Yeah, that's the look of like, baby, hold me back. I'm gonna kill somebody today.
Yeah. Especially as like a Catholic priest, like why are you dipping in
That's
that?
not a
why you're
Catholic
think-
priest.
I was
yeah.
gonna say that's not a
Not a
Catholic.
Catholic
That's
priest.
not a
Is she?
Catholic.
We don't let our women speak. Are you kidding me?
Yeah, us Catholics are better than that. Thank you, Tim.
Whenever I look at my
Did you
wife,
see it? Did you see a picture? Well, I guess a woman can't be a Catholic priest,
No,
right?
that's some Protestant shit.
Yeah. Well, if you go, she's in some sort of garb, and it reminded me of the Catholic Church. I've
Yeah,
never
there's
seen
other
Protestants
there's types
mock
of
that.
Protestants like Presbyterians and shit that still partake in those kind of traditions.
National Prayer Service.
I'm
Yeah,
trying to find out. Who
Oh,
this
it's
is.
I'd be
probably-
interested to see what kind of.
national thing. It's probably
Oh,
some,
Jesus. Okay.
not
Are you guys ready?
Yeah.
A new contender is about to enter the ring.
Yeah, this is definitely some non-denominational shit.
Here you go. Let me get you
Yeah.
another one.
This is some progressive fucking church that just uses Christianity as a skin suit to push progressive ideology.
Yeah, it's like Elizabeth Warren's grandmother. Jesus Christ.
She looks more Indian than Elizabeth Warren, though.
Yeah.
The angry lesbian art teacher you had back in the day, this is what happened to her.
Gay. All
Found
right.
God.
Yeah.
she looks like the proud new owner of a Jeep Wrangler.
Or a Subaru Outback, yeah.
There you go. I want to know about this AI shit, though.
One of the most exciting things we're working on, using the tools that Sam and Masa are providing, is a cancer vaccine. It's very interesting. It turns out, I'll be quick, all of our cancers, cancer tumors, little fragments of those tumors float around in your blood. So you can do early cancer detection. If you can do using AI, you can do early cancer detection with a blood test. And using AI to look at the blood test, you can find the cancers that are actually seriously threatening the person. So we can, again, cancer diagnosis using AI has the promise of just being a simple blood test. Then beyond that, once we gene sequence that cancer tumor, you can then vaccinate the person, design a vaccine for every individual person to vaccinate them against that cancer. And you can make that vaccine, that mRNA vaccine, you can make that robotically, again, using AI in about 48 hours. So imagine early cancer detection, the development of a cancer vaccine for your particular cancer aimed at you, and have that vaccine available in 48 hours. This is the promise of AI and the promise of the future.
That's kind of crazy, but I don't trust him.
And it's kind of like what we were talking about with the Russians like a month
Yeah.
ago, maybe. Yeah, it's
Yeah.
like the same thing. So I think they're stealing some Russian shit. Stealing some Russian shit.
I don't care if it's Russia or the chief nerd on X. I don't know. I don't trust either of these motherfuckers.
Yeah, but I mean, like, if you're dying of cancer, I mean, might as well, get some.
Oh yeah, right to try. Yeah, do some cocaine, see if it helps. I don't know.
Yeah, exactly. I like it. Well, I mean, any thoughts on that? Are you taking the cancer mRNA vaccine if you got cancer? I think I would. I think I'd take it.
If I have
Okay.
cancer, yeah.
Yeah.
If I had it, fuck it.
Yeah, right.
My grandfather died of cancer, and watching him go through that, no, Just fucking kill me. I'll just wait till the cancer eats me alive. That'll be much better.
You sure, Jim? Because we could always take you out back and do this
No.
old Yeller style.
Yeah, I mean, just wait until I shit myself and then shoot me. I don't know.
I mean, it could also be like Of Mice and Men. Tell me about the rabbits, George.
Yeah.
What if you accidentally?
It's gonna be like, tell me about Ancapistan, Mitch. Tell me how great it's gonna be when we get liberty in our lifetimes, and then you shoot me. That's how it'll be.
Won't be in your lifetime.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Well, hey.
Yeah.
We should do some plugs and shit. I'll wrap it up with the bye bye to Joe Biden. But
Yeah, sounds good. Well, thanks again, Lamar, for coming on. You got any plugs? You got any show dates coming up you want to plug?
Oh, February 22nd, I'll be at that cinema place in Fort Lauderdale.
Oh,
We'll be there. That's the only show I've got going on, actually. I'm just in school right now, so like I'm not really focused on the.
Are you going to school for comedy? Or are you going to get your degree in funny?
I'm trying to do cybersecurity.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Trying to get a real job.
Yeah, trying to get a real job.
I will say.
I'm trying to stop getting all these viruses.
You got to stop going to that one website we talked about, buddy. You can't be doing that.
In Florida, they banned it. So
Yeah.
Other ones.
Yeah. But I will say, me and Lamar did a show this past week at this place called Bagel Heads here in Pensacola. It's like a pop-up show. One of our good friends, Jeremy Young, ran it. Ended up being a great show. Lamar, you had one of the best sets I've ever seen you have there. You murdered the room. That was great.
I appreciate it. I thought that was a really good set, but I had a better set. I did a show in Orange Beach at a zoo.
Oh yeah, I heard about that. You told me about that one. That's
And,
fun with Tay Madden. Yeah.
Yeah, with Tay Madden, and I got them laughing so hard the monkeys started laughing too. It was
oh, nice.
Oh man,
tell that story anywhere else, So
No, yeah, because it's good you told it at the end and not like right after we talked about deportations and shit. So that's fine. But also leading into this next clip is not gonna be fine. But yeah, that's good. Where can the people follow you?
Yeah, you can follow me on Twitter at Lamar is not funny.
Yeah, you're pretty consistent about that. I got all Lamar's links down in the description on X, on Facebook, on Instagram.
I'm not on Facebook or Instagram anymore.
Your shit's there. So
I thought I made it private. Damn.
No, it's all there, brother. Go get it before he turns it off.
I appreciate it. Thank you guys.
Yeah, thank you.
Lamar, even despite his name, Lamar is actually funny. Those of you that went to the LPF convention will remember that he made fun of my daughter for like 4 minutes straight. It was funny.
It was funny.
Do you remember that? You don't remember that?
I don't remember that.
He was having a good time.
Yeah, I've never been given so many drugs.
Yeah.
And I was drinking moonshine too. I was pretty.
Oh yeah.
Rich's Puerto Rican
Thanks,
moonshine,
Rich.
I'm pretty sure, yeah.
Yeah, I was twisted that day, dude. I was on one. And then that all fueled into a whole thing, but it was a pretty good set there, I guess. I could have been.
That was a good set. No, that was a good set.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
All right, Mitch and Mara.
Well, go check me out on the X at Mitch Connor JLo. More things coming with the website to come. Mara, what do you got?
I'm going to use my plug for something different. I'm allowed to show guns, right?
Sure, yeah.
I am putting out a bounty for a Surefire MR08 for a USP Compact and 40. An original and used good condition. I'm putting out a bounty. I will pay a premium. I literally cannot find one from a reputable source. If you're selling, I'll give you a good price for it. If none of that, throw me a follow at Nate Shoots HK.